Yeah. So what is your greatest, what do you love about reflexology so much?
I find the greatest thing I like about reflexology, it relieves everybody's aches and pains. I find it also relaxes them too.
What does it do for you as a practitioner when you're working on somebody's feet?
What it does to me, I find it very relaxing myself.
Me too.
As well. So it just brings joy to me because I really enjoy working on people. I'm a people person, so I have a passion for reflexology.
I don't know about you, but I could do it 8 hours a day and not feel drained.
Exactly. I feel the exact same way as well, too.
So if we feel that way, then it would be a fair analogy to say that's what we were designed to do.
Yeah. It is, yeah. Exactly.
It feels good, doesn't it?
It does.
Find your niche and find out that you can care for people, you can take, you don't know the whole thing of reflexology.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about your business. What are your specialties in your business?
Specialties is my personality. I greet people. That's one nice thing about people mention to me. They like how they greet me. Also have a home-based business as well too, and I work also at a chiropractic office as well too. So
that's really important because that lends legitimacy, right?
Yeah, and that's another specialty as well too. Some people enjoy the clinic environment as well too. And some people like the home environment, so I give them that option as well too.
You're giving them a real unique choice.
I am. So, and also another unique thing about me as well is another specialty. I offer in-home services as well too.
Really?
Yeah. So, and that's another thing people really like as well too. I'll give them all those 3 options as well. If they phone and ask where I'm located, I'll give those 3 options. I'll ask, okay, do you want to come to my home-based business, the chiropractic office, or I could come to you directly? I don't charge extra. That's another specialty.
Within the city, it's free for you to go to there?
It is, yeah.
No.
The only thing I charge is just for the session, what I do. That's another thing people like. Because with me, I don't feel like gouging people. Right, so especially where I am, I live in Regina, Saskatchewan, and people are very, they like those services.
You know, it seems to me that if you're offering free transportation of yourself to the client's home, that's one aspect you really want to grow your business at, because that is a gem that nobody else is doing.
Exactly.
And I think it's really, really important for people that they can pick up the phone, Dwight, I need a session, and they're not going to, as you say, they're not going to get gouged.
Yeah, exactly.
They're going to get the best service possible in Regina. I think that's great. So if you were to teach if you had to take one main thing and you loved it so much you wanted to teach it from this class or from reflexology, what would you feel comfortable teaching and showing people? What is the main thing that you would like to pass on to somebody else learning?
Like the reflexes and all that, how to relieve aches and pains, that kind of thing. I would say I really enjoy is relieving the shoulder reflexes as well too, and breathing as well too.
You know, with your Kung Fu training, you have such an incredible in, because you could teach people. Shirley and I were talking on the last show, and we came up with her show or her book, Social Touch Reflexology. And remember yesterday, I really said, you got to write this book. You have got to write this book, The Kung Fu of Reflexology. That's your challenge. You got to start writing that book. You got to start blogging, because the Kung Fu of Reflexology, it would encompass everything. It would encompass the wonderful power and the grace and the breathing and the positioning and the attitude, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
And how a person that studies Kung Fu must learn how to relax before they can even begin to learn the craft.
Yeah.
You could teach that so well in a book. And in a couple of months, you should have enough to put it together in a book, and then the people of Regina can find out more about you and see your philosophy and see how it works, and you could even print it out, staple it in a little booklet, right? Say even if it's 10 or 15 pages, print it out in a printer, staple it, take it with you when you do treatments at someone's home.
Yeah,
that'd be great.
It would.
Because and that people trust you more, and people get to know you, and people. It's really important to understand the philosophy, right?
Yeah,
exactly.
Oh,
that is so good. Okay, so one last thing. What would you like to say to the people at Regina, where you live, on why they should have you come over and work on their feet?
Well, I think reason why people should come for a reflexology session. To me, because it relaxes them, first of all. So, and they feel great about it. Yeah. And I care about my clients as well too. And I'll show them after the session, I'll explain to them as well, how to do some home play as well. So there's homework for them to do as well to relieve some of their aches and pains they're going through themselves.
Yes.
So,
and I was just handed a note by our gracious leader here. Kung Fu. Well, that was we were laughing because she was looking for a pen. And this is Yvette's way. I thought she was trying to imitate a lobster, but that's Yvette's way of giving me a pen. And she said, Kung Fu will attract men as well as women. It's balanced on both sides, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Some aspects of some therapies are swayed toward men or swayed towards women. This is a beautiful art where it can be equally distributed between the sexes, right?
Yeah.
I think that's really important. Sorry, so I interrupted you because we had this lobster claw coming at us. So what's the final thing that so you have a great service and you want to supply.
Yeah.
And you take great pride in accomplishment in your work. And once I'll throw a challenge out to all the people in Regina. Once you have this man over to your home and he does your feet, I guarantee you'll be back for more. Yes?
For sure.
Exactly. Thank you, my friend, for being on the show.
Thank you.
Okay, see you later.
All right.